I feel like I'm playing a game that expands naturally. There's not, if you're in Formula One, it's like make the car go faster. If you're in cycling, it's make the bike go faster. Um, I think there's one difference, Neil, with business and sport, which is that with business you can always leverage through the new crop of people that the difficult thing for sport, right? Roger Federer, he just had a defeat at Wimbledon, and McEnroe said, well, he's 39, right? So he's just getting on. And the problem is like as Roger Federer, you can't outsource your tennis to the next, 22-year-old. You have to play the tennis yourself. So the beauty of entrepreneurship is that you actually can outsource the tennis. You can put the salespeople on the phones. You can bring in great CEOs. You can bring in great COOs. You can buy companies that are performing and then make them perform even better. So you have a lot more life, and you can compound. You can compound and compound and compound for decade and decade and decade and decade. And if you actually enjoy entrepreneurship and you accumulate lessons, you've got a lot of room to play with those lessons going forward. So for me, I'm very fortunate that I love what I do. I love entrepreneurship. I geek out on the topic. I geek out on the people. I'm hungry to be up to my elbows in new entrepreneurs and ideas and funding and solutions and all of those sorts of things. As soon as the economy changes, like it has just done, and the world has changed, then there's a whole new set of businesses that are required that look different to the old set of businesses. So there's this exciting time of like, I wonder what every industry is going to look like next. And I wonder who's going to dominate it. So it's kind of like this sense of awe and wonder for the people that come through. I have a personal mission to develop entrepreneurs that solve the world's most meaningful problems. That's what I love doing, and that's the game I like to play. I love the idea that some person who comes through one of our accelerators would solve a really meaningful problem in the world. And there have been some examples of this. There's certain medications that are now available over the counter that were previously restricted, and our client, a contraceptive pill, got that available to a mass market over the counter with less issues. We've had people do incredible funding programs for impoverished communities in Africa. We've had people who've created software that's game-changing software, and we've had people, one of our clients that we're working with that we're doing some fundraising for is a law firm that protects the environment. We're really passionate about that. Huge leverage. So we're working with a lot of change makers all the time, and basically, I'm not even beginning to get bored with it. If anything, year after year after year, the game becomes more interesting.